Okay, yeah, we're going to show how we do this. First you got to put water in the blender.
Usually fill about half full. That way you don't have to worry about it splashing over the edge, but you have enough water for the paper. Then you take your piece of paper and you just want to rip it up into some small-ish pieces.
My counter, I look at my counter, it's all appliances. In my little kitchen.
Tools.
Kitchen tools. But like we said, this blender that we use for this is like the cheapest one you could possibly buy. And plus we bought it at Bed Bath & Beyond, so I got 20% off on it too, and it was like a $19.99 blender, because you can't use any other, you can't use it for anything but crafts. It's just like any of you who do polymer clay, if you are using a toaster oven, you can't use that for anything else.
Now I just use a knife to kind of mix it up. You can just use your hand if you want.
I use my fingers.
Yep. So the main thing is to just get it all ripped up into small pieces and in the water. Then we usually let it soak in the water just for a little while. It blends a little bit easier. So I guess what I do when I am making it is once I have it all ripped up into pieces and in the water, I just kind of pulse the blender real quick once you get the lid on here. Just like that. That'll just kind of get them so they're not touching it. You know, you'll get like 5 or 6 pieces that are just kind of sandwiched together, and they're not going to soak up the water as well. So if you just pulse it once real quick, give them a little time to soak that water up, it'll just blend a little bit easier for you. And so we just let that soak for a little bit.
Okay. Do you want me to turn it off and come back?
Nope, that's good enough.
Okay.
It just has to soak for a little while. And then we just start our blender, and we have our timer here set to 30 seconds. So we get a nice thorough blend.
Us and our timers.
Yep, we gotta have that timer, you know. And so it doesn't really matter what setting you use, just use whatever works best for you, just trial and error. But then we blend, and you're not going to hear us for a little while.
We should probably come back.